ads. They're everywhere. God forbid you go 5 seconds without seeing 50 of them. Thankfully, VR is for the most part ad-free. Meta was experimenting with adding ads for a second, but luckily nothing ever came of that. Now you can just launch a game, load in, and enjoy your ads in VRChat worlds. To preface this, I am all for creators monetizing their work. People put a lot of effort into making VRChat worlds, and if they want to get a bit of money off of that, then fine. In the past, this was typically done with something like Patreon or Ko-fi, but a more modern manifestation of this is ads. These are usually seen in the form of posters, but some like to get a little more freaky. Like, what the hell does this even have to do with what they're advertising? Inherently, I guess this isn't a problem. For the most part, the ads are relevant to the platform. You get people advertising their retexturing, selling assets, showing off their social media, and even a Gumroad alternative because they just can't do anything right. There's also some weirder ones. These are 2 VRChat dating apps. Personally not my thing, but you do you, I guess. Where I draw the line is this. I'm censoring the text on this. Hopefully context clues can tell you what it is, but if they can't, Googling the phrase on this puts you about 3 clicks away from a video titled Horny Fuda Police and Busty E-Girl Teach You How to Love Girl Cock More Than Pussy. Heart? Huh? You're telling me this is not against VRChat's terms of service? We don't let people whip out their e-cock in a public, but you can just advertise straight up porn? Doubtful. If you don't believe me, you can find this in Popcorn Palace right next to the fish tanks. Go look yourself if you really want to. This brings me to the point of this video. Should we allow world creators to run ads? I'm inclined to say no. Now, I'm not basing this off that one ad, which, to be fair, shows that particular world creator didn't Google what they're advertising or they just don't care, but rather on a series of ads that are much more common across multiple worlds. Azie VR. Oh wait, you can't actually find Azie being advertised anymore. I have one screenshot that proves they did, though. This is probably because they had a terrible reputation. Azie sold, or I guess still sells, Slime VR trackers. Very bad Slime VR trackers, in fact. Azie was banned from selling on Slime's Discord for doing a bunch of terrible things, but highlights include sending out trackers with the wrong IMUs in them, sending out trackers with broken cases, and sending out trackers with faulty electronics. If you were particularly lucky, you would get a combination of the 3. Despite accounts of this being literally the first thing that pops up about Azie besides their own website, world creators still continued running their ads. I find it very hard to believe that the creators weren't made aware of this in some way, shape, or form. But Azie doesn't run ads anymore. Zenny does, though. Coincidentally, right when all the Azie ads went down, all the Zenny ads went up. Zenny is also known for having very similar problems to Azie, so it's been heavily theorized that Zenny is Azie, just rebranded to get away from the negative stigma surrounding them. Even if they aren't, they still sell very low quality products and prey on people with VRChat ads. Pretty much every world that runs ads runs Zenny ads. As I alluded to earlier, I just think ads should be made against the TOS. I mean, the creators evidently aren't doing the research to what they're advertising, and there's just other ways they can monetize their work. The only way I can ever see ads working on VRChat is if there was a third-party entity managing all of them. Oh wait, there used to be one, AdLily, but VRChat sent them a cease and desist. Do you want to know why? For making unsolicited offers or advertisements to users. Are you fucking kidding me? So worlds are allowed to do it, but the moment anyone else steps in to try and manage the dumpster fire, it's no game? Do better, VRChat. Honestly, just get them out of here then. The world creators evidently don't care what they're advertising as long as they're being paid. They're unsightly, And they're also apparently against VRChat's terms of service, but it's not like that ever gets enforced anyways. But what do you think about all this, though? Let me know down in the comments, and try not to buy something stupid from a VRChat ad until the next time I see ya, I guess.